morning. Sunday morning. Got me a little coffee in the morning. Yeah. We're going to get through this video as quickly as possible, if that's possible. You guys want to hear a funny story? At least I think it's funny. You guys may not think it's funny, but I think it's funny. And before we get into the funny story, let's just clarify about Mazzy Maslow's t-shirts and what the czar thinks about Mazzy's t-shirts he's selling. Good old coffee. Go me. All right. What do I think about Mazzy selling t-shirts? What does the czar think? Let me tell you what I think. I think that, in America, we make things and we sell things. That's what we do, okay? So Mazzy, if he wants to design a t-shirt and it says Mazzy loves you and then sell it and people want to buy it for $28, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. And I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. You shouldn't think there's nothing wrong with it. It's just what we do. It's not like he's exploiting little children, to line his pocket with money. He's not doing that. He's actually making something and selling it. Whether somebody wants to buy it or not, that's another thing. I probably won't buy one. Probably won't, but it's okay. There's nothing wrong with what he's doing. If you want to go get a Mazzy Loves You t-shirt, go for it. It's a wonderful thing. I like Mazzy, I'm from Dayton. I'm an East Coast dude. Mazzy, he's from Seattle. He's a West Coast dude, We're two different peas and two different pods, but that's all right. I can respect that. Mazzy, he loves music. He genuinely loves music, unlike some people, Some people, they're just posers, But Mazzy, I could tell Mazzy genuinely loves music. So anyway, let's get into the funny story, okay? So yesterday, there was a live stream going on last night. Your brother Brian the Czar, the Final Community, jumped on there. And this is what I said. When I first came on, this is what I said. And I was just being ornery. I wasn't being mean or hateful or anything like that. I just, I said, is this where you buy your Mazzy, your Mazzy Loves You t-shirts for $28? That's what I said. I think everybody kind of chuckled. Nobody was being mean or nothing. They just kind of chuckled. And then all of a sudden, out of the peanut gallery, here comes Vinyl Richie. And this is what Vinyl Richie said. He says this: "You live in a garage." Yeah, you got me, man. I live in a fucking garage. You got me. So I guess he was coming to the honor. Vinyl Richie was defending the honor of Mazzy. And I was just being ornery. I don't care. Mazzy can sell his t-shirts. It's okay. I don't care. Relax, Richie. Relax. We know you got 2 of them on order, okay? Wear your Mazzy Loves You t-shirts with honor. Czar approved. Happy Sunday morning. I got some records I want to go through here. Let's get through this. We're at 4 minutes. Let's see how fast we can do this. Okay. This is a bootleg. Okay. They call these bootleg records. It means that they're unofficial records. And this one here is exceptionally cool, man. It's a Bob Dylan. I'm a big Bob Dylan fan. This is released in 1968. It's one of the first bootlegs, I do believe. And if I'm wrong, and if you know about this record, please do tell, because that's all I know. It's a bootleg Dylan, and I dig the bootlegs. I like the lo-fi, old-timey stuff. Here's another one I picked up yesterday: Jimi Hendrix and Little Richard, The Roots of Rock. And this I do believe is a bootleg. It's got some different. I think this is from a different country, because some of it's got language on it. I'm not gonna pull it out, but I believe it's from another country. It's a bootleg. I don't think it's an official Jimi Hendrix release. Okay, let's get rocking and rolling here. Alan Parsons Project, The Ammonia Avenue. I might have this, but I found that yesterday, and I found all these records for a decent price. So it's just like when you see a good record, just go ahead and grab it. And I was struggling with this one. This is the Pearl Bailey, Around the World with Me. I love the old timey stuff like this. I believe she's like a movie star or something back in the day. Wonderful music. Pick that up. I was debating whether I should get it or I shouldn't get it. And I kept staring at it. The longer I stared at it, the more I was like, just get it. So I got it. So then I picked this one up. I think I've seen Brother Winebender on there showing this before. Marty Robbins' Devil Woman. It's got that cool hot rod cover on it. And I dig Marty Robbins, so I went ahead and picked that one up yesterday. Ernest Tubbs and Loretta Lynn. The edge is looks like a cat has been rubbing on it. It's still in the shrink wrap though. The record itself is in fantastic condition. The music on here I'm sure is good, so it was a go for me. I brought that home. Jerry Vale featuring I Love How You Love Me. And it's also got this, Put Your Head on My Shoulder with Jerry Vale. And this record is in fantastic condition. I mean, this thing is, it was in the shrink wrap when I got it. I took it out, and the record is beautiful. So I was like, you know what? That song, that price, coming home. Chick Corea here. This is the Song of Singing. It's got the old crazy Chick Corea. I'm a big Chick Corea fan. If I see one of these cheap, I'm going to grab it. I've got a copy of this already, but I seen this yesterday. It's in really, really good shape. The price was right. Pat Metheny Group, Off Ramp. This is a great album. Most of you guys have this album. You know how great of an album this is. Just wonderful. I picked that up. The hits of Judy Garland. I don't have no Judy Garland in my collection. There's a whole, I like it's another tragic, she died, I think, at 40-something years old. She was a prodigy child, from, we all know her from The Wizard of Oz, Somewhere Over the Rainbow's on this. I haven't listened to it yet. It's in good shape. It's on the Capitol. I believe that's the original is Capitol. So I went ahead and I found, they had a bunch of copies of these. This one's on the Capitol, so that's why I grabbed it. Ahmad Jamal. Genetic Walk. I don't know nothing about this album. Looks interesting. It's got this little baby on there, the embryo. This guy, like from what was that movie where the Cocoon? Remember that movie Cocoon when it looks like the guy from Cocoon on there walking. So I got that. I thought that was interesting. Now these records here, I picked up at Omega Music. I went in there. I didn't play it on buying any more records. I was just kind of milling around. My buddy Chuck was working, and he said they got this massive record collection in from country music. And he said they've been kind of putting it in there. And man, I tell you what, I found some really nice country music for a really good price. And he said they got so much that they haven't even put, they're just trying to trickle it in as they go. And I love the old time country music. I just think it's wonderful. And it's, one day you're not going to be able to find that old country. I'm telling you, it's like guys like me, we're going to have it all. You guys are going to wish you did buy some. Because the old country's the real country. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it. This is from Omega Music. These are like brand new. They're beautiful, beautiful condition. Country's greatest hits. 20 great stars, 20 great hits. It's got Marty Robbins, Ray Price, Lester Flatt, Earl Scruggs, Carl Smith, Stonewall Jackson. The list goes on. It's a double album. It's got this beautiful babe on the cover. And it's a gatefold, so when you open it up, which I'm not going to do, the back, you can see the back of the beautiful babe on there. It's like, woohoo. I picked this up, George Jones and Tammy Wynette, still in the shrink wrap. Got that for a good price. Great album. Another George Jones, Where Grass Won't Grow. And I just couldn't, it's got the sticker still on it. I mean, it's just beautiful records. This one's still sealed. It's not even opened yet. It's George Jones and Gene Pitney. Okay, and I'll be opening this record, man. I'll be opening this record and I'll be enjoying it. It's another George Jones and Gene Pitney. Look at that. Look at how young George Jones is there. I don't know who Gene Pitney is. I'll just be honest with you. But it's got George Jones on there with him, so it's probably pretty good stuff. Sonny James, the Southern Gentleman. Look at these songs. Tennessee Waltz, You Are My Sunshine, Your Cheating Heart, Born to Lose. He'll Have to Go. I mean, I see that the number one of Sonny James. That was in there. These are beautiful condition. These records, for as old as they are, they're beautiful. There's another Sonny James. Here Comes Honey again. Stonewall Jackson. The exciting Stonewall Jackson. Which I like Stonewall Jackson. I don't know. I just love them. Yeah, if you could get these things for a good price, grab them. Furlet Husky, Your Sweet Love, Lifted Me. This thing's still sealed. It's never been opened. It's 1970 copy. It's never been opened. I'm going to open it up and we're going to listen to it. Furlet Husky. What am I going to do now? Love it. Love it. That's the inner sleeve right there. Yeah, they had all these at the Omega yesterday. I couldn't believe it. I was sitting there digging, and there was a bunch I passed on. Furlet Husky, Walking and Humming. Look at that beautiful cover. Ain't that beautiful? Oh, love it. Look at that. They're all got the original inner sleeves and everything. Furlet Husky, Your Love is Heavenly Sunshine. Just keeps getting better. Johnny Cash. Look at them beads right there. It's that young Johnny Cash. I don't know if you can see him there. Young Johnny Cash. Then I got this one here. I don't know. Buddy Cagle threw a crack in the boxcar. I sometimes I'll see these with the train songs and stuff like that, and I'll grab them. Just because. I guess we've got a soft spot for hot rods and trains and shit like that. It's just what we do. You know what I'm saying? So I got me a nice little stack of wax yesterday for a fantastic price. It's unbelievable. So yeah, if you know anything about this Dylan album, let me know. I'd like to know your thoughts on whatever. And I'm just being Aubrey. I'm not hating. We're love. Just like Mazzy's love. The Czar's love. This is a good place to be. The Vinyl community is a wonderful place with a lot of wonderful people. And I appreciate you guys hanging out with me on this Sunday morning with the crickets still hollering and the little mosquitoes still flying around. The sun's getting ready to come up. You guys have a wonderful day today, man. God bless y'all.